holidays. Please do not mind me talking to myself here. Happy holidays once again to everybody. I don't know when this video is going to drop, but I'm flying in a day, Christmas Eve actually. Today's Christmas Eve, and I feel good about flights like this because I'm actually going to pick up some of my loved ones to spend Christmas together. So save them the drive or having to fly commercial. It's one of the benefits of being able to fly private, especially like with COVID and everything. So our flight is about an hour. The plane took a minute to start up today. Well, it started up fine, but this is probably one of the coldest days that I've had to start the plane. It was about 30 or so degrees out, and so it was a pretty cold start. And you know, for me, it was a learning curve because, again, I typically, when I jump start the airplane, everything looks good. I go through the checklist, cycle the engine, all of that good stuff. But today, when I saw, oh, my instrument or my engine screen was showing red here and there, so it took having to just, you know, learn a few things. Basically, the engine needed to warm up before I can see all my nice greens on the screen. But everything looks good so far. Engine is cycled well, and we're heading over to do our run up now. Again, flight plan today, we're heading south, and we're going to be at 9,500. There were some clouds, still some clouds, but it's pretty high up, and they're going to clear out, hopefully by the time I even get to my destination, and also on the way back, so should be good. But we'll keep an eye on the weather, and we'll also pick up supply following, so.
Radar vectors, that's file.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoy the flight.
10 minutes after, 126.73301.
Stay tuned. If you have any questions on this flight, because I read the comments sometimes, if you have any questions on the flight or the airplane, by the way, one of the most common questions I get is, which plane is this? Because I know I have new people who watch and follow the channel. This is a Sling TSi. It is the most fuel efficient, and in my opinion, the most practical airplane in its class. Great plane to fly, easy to fly, and of course you guys know that I also am a dealer for this aircraft, so you can check us out at Lookup Aviation. And right now, actually, for the year 2022, we've got three slots left if you're looking to buy one of these planes, because they have to be built, so we can only sell them in slots, really. So there's only 3 left. If you would like to build a Sling TSi, you can look us up again and give us a call, and hopefully you get one of those 3 slots. Anyway, I'll do my run up now, and I'll check with you guys when I'm taking off. 661 my Golf is holding short 25 a Yankee.
661 Mike Golf, Gwinnett Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff, southbound. Traffic, right base.
25, clear for takeoff, southbound. Look out for that traffic on my Golf.
55 Delta, traffic departing prior to your arrival.
Airspeed's alive. Go fly.
Traffic.
Alright, let's do our climb checklist. Flaps is up.
355 Delta going around.
355 Delta, roger, go around. Main right close.
Right traffic.
Alright, climb, cruise climb.
283, runway 25, clear for
Keep our
takeoff, main
climb
right
going.
traffic.
Alright, 25 to take off right traffic 283.
Landing light off. Alright, once I get out of Gwinnett airspace, I'll give approach a call. 3,500 to go. And guys, I am climbing at 1,000 to 1,200 feet a minute.
Say that again for 3 and 4 Charlie Fox.
And this is like cruise climb for me.
Disregard, I'm working on your release.
Okay.
I could definitely raise the nose a little bit higher, but I like this. I'm at 95 knots climbing. If I can get up to 85, then I'll be at 1,500 to 2,000 feet a minute. So this is good. Approach, good morning, November 661, my golf request.
I think in my golf it was broken and partially readable.
November 661, my golf, how do you hear me?
Number 661, my golf, it's about 3x3, but usable. How can I help you?
Good morning, I'd like to request flight following to Kilo Juliet Yankee Lima. Just departed Gwinnett County Airport. 8,000 climbing to 9,500.
Number 661, my golf, squawk 0144.
0144 for one, my golf.
Number 1, my golf, squawk 3112.
3112 for one, my golf.
Number 0 X-ray Papa, the Lear is 12 o'clock, 2 miles.
Alright, we'll get nice and settled here. Autopilot.
Landed departure Bonanza 367 Delta is with you out of 1,600 for 3,000, 090 is fine.
Number 367 Delta, IDEN, maintain 5,000.
Alright, do our cruise checklist here.
Southwest 870, you're in and out all the time. Are you familiar with the antenna bombers at 1 o'clock and 9 miles?
Power set to
Southwest 870,
78.
roger. Clear, visit approach runway 25 if you use caution.
Maybe I'll get it down to 75 here.
25, Southwest 870, roger.
Alright, who was off of Winder
Okay.
looking thrilled?
Cherokee 4403 Juliet, we're headed to
Oh,
Tango
looks
Mike
good.
Alpha.
Fuel pump.
Cherokee
Auxiliaries
4403 Juliet,
off.
roger. What altitude do you want to cruise at?
We're doing well.
6,500, and we're currently at 4,800.
Alright, so right now we are southbound and we're at our cruise altitude 9,500, which is really where I like to fly this airplane. Some days I can go above that,
Tower 124.1, have a good day.
but I don't like going above 10,000
Atlanta 625 Charlie Tango 4,000.
without oxygen. So, but at
65 Charlie
this
Tango,
altitude, the airplane performs well.
10 miles northeast of Jackson County, request VFR flight following for some practice approaches at Athens.
For example, right now, we're doing 150, 149, 150 true, and we're seeing
Number 625 Charlie Tango.
151 knots ground speed.
Grumman Tiger 5 Charlie Tango.
Just amazing. And my fuel burn,
625 Charlie
7.1 gallons of fuel per hour. I can push this plane even further and burn more fuel. But I'm good with this. 150 knots, 7 gallons an hour. I'm not in a rush.
4403 Juliet, squawk 2563.
And autopilot is on right now.
2563 Cherokee 03 Juliet.
1, only burning. Autopilot is. So we are still en route here. We're about
5182, turn left heading
25 minutes out from our destination. And so far so good. One thing I wanted to mention
Remember, 2 Tango Alpha, descend and maintain 3,000.
is that whenever you're flying cross country, didn't you pay attention to your airspace? Generally speaking, when you're flying at or above 6,000, 7,000 feet, you should be clear of Charlie. But Bravo usually is up to 10,000. And then when you also think about if you have any restricted airspace or military airspace, they call them MOAs, MOA.
Alpha, turn right heading 260.
You want to pay attention to that also. And right now, I am just a few minutes into crossing a restricted airspace or military airspace. And what I did earlier was check with approach, flight following. Basically, had to ask him like, hey, is this airspace active? And based on the answer they give you, you would know if you need to avoid the airspace or keep flying. And fortunately for me, this current airspace that I'm entering is not active. Basically, in military airspace, they're doing a lot of drills, and these are like jets, really fast machines. So you don't want to be anywhere near that, or you want to be extremely careful. And for me, I always try and avoid any active military airspace, just for safety. And so that's why I check. Now, I usually check with, if I'm using a platform, which I generally do, and when they tell me no, great, I can keep flying in my, follow my flight plan. But if they told me, yeah, it's active, then I would probably want to avoid that airspace or fly outside of it just to be safe. Or you can fly above it. So generally speaking, again, one way you can avoid active airspaces is to fly away from it, or you can climb above that airspace, and that way you stay clear. Again, these are just basic safety tools and things you have to think about just being ahead of the airplane.
Number 2 Tango Alpha.
So, but right now we're good.
From turn right heading 32.
We're 22 minutes out now, and we're gonna start our descent. I would say once we cross this airspace here. Excuse me. But so far so good. Airplane's still flying great. We're only burning 7.1 gallons of fuel per hour, and I am covering 153 knots on the ground. So for those of you who, if you convert that, that's really about 170, 175 miles per hour. So really, if you actually convert it really to real world or everyday numbers in miles per gallons or whatever calculation you want to make, I'm burning only 24. I'm doing about 24 gallons of fuel per hour, which is just amazing for a piston engine airplane. Or particularly this airplane. It's just, at this economy of fuel and flying, it's really unheard of. So, but we're almost there. I hope you guys are enjoying the flight. Again, happy holidays if you're joining in. Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. And right now, I'm actually en route to pick up some family members and bring them over so we can all spend Christmas together. So I'm excited about that. Well-needed break for me, at least. But I will keep you posted as we start our descent shortly, so you guys stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now descending into Plantation Airport, and we're going to descend down to 2,500. That's my airport over there. And this is a class Golf, which means there's no tower, so you just have to talk and report your location and altitude on the radio. I already made my first call, and I'll make another call once I'm within 10 miles out. And today we're going to be landing on runway 3, which is a left traffic. So the winds are pretty calm. And, you know, beauty of a class Golf is you can always choose what runway you prefer to land on. And there's really 4 runways at this airport, but I typically will use 5 or 2-3, and I'm gonna use 2-3 today because the winds are coming out of 190. Plantation traffic, November 661 Mike Golf, now 7 miles northwest, 2,200, approaching midfield for runway 23 Plantation. Alright, let's get down to 1,500. I like to sequence my altitudes whenever I'm coming into a new airport or a familiar airport. This allows me to, you know, look out for obstacles. Because sometimes not everything is shown on the NOTAMs, so I know I have a good amount of clearance coming in, so keep descending here. Plantation traffic, November 661 Mike Golf, 5 miles northwest. Approaching midfield for runway 23, 1,900 descending Plantation. Alright, as you know, as you get bumpy, especially with these trees, when you get low, it gets bumpy. So far it looks clear as far as traffic. For our descent going here. So this runway is a bit tricky because it's slanted a little bit. So I'll go this way so I have enough room to turn nicely. Keep my altitude up. Plantation traffic, November 661 My Golf is now approaching midfield for runway 23, 1,200 Plantation. Alright, flaps. Get that flap in. Plantation, November 661 My Golf, crossing midfield for runway 23, Plantation. Alright. Plantation traffic, 661 My Golf, turning left downwind for runway 23, Plantation. Alright, this is good. Got the runway in sight. About this road is a good turn. Plantation, November 661 My Golf is turning left base, runway 23, Plantation.
Caution, obstacle.
Okay. Plantation, November 661 My Golf, turning final for runway 23, Plantation. All right. Where is the taxiway here? Still need to work on landing there. Not as smooth as I would want it to be. I like the greasy touch, but it feels like I had just a little room there. I could have nicely touched down, but I didn't, so gotta work on that. But anyway, we are safe here. So gotta keep flying the airplane because I'm still on an active runway here. But I want to thank you all for taking this flight along and coming along with me. We're gonna turn now to the FBO. If this is your first time, I want you to please hit that subscribe button for me, okay, with the notification bell on. I really appreciate the support, guys. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, guys. You can also actually please make sure you follow Mojo Grip on Facebook as well. Just search Mojo Grip, will be there, and consider becoming a Patreon. Helps with these videos. Also, you can become a member here on YouTube. Just hit the membership button down below. Thank you all so much. And there goes my father-in-law. Gonna park right there. Alright guys, hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Take care and be safe. Peace.